What if you're not behind? You're just closer to wealth than you think. Same stress. Same doubts. Same feeling of I should be further by now. You work hard, save when you can, watch finance content, yet money still feels slippery. Bills come fast, progress feels slow, and comparison quietly kills your confidence. Here's the truth most people never hear: wealth doesn't start with income, it starts with patterns you're already living. Your daily habits reveal your future long before the money shows up. Stay with me. In the next few minutes, you'll see 10 clear signs that you're already on the right path, and one of them will probably surprise you. You start your day by making your bed or keeping your space clean, and it feels almost too simple to matter. But this is one of those money habits that quietly rewires your brain for discipline and follow-through. When you take control of your environment, you train yourself to take control of decisions, including spending. Financial psychology shows that people who manage small daily actions tend to manage money with less emotional chaos. That's personal finance at its most practical, before any fancy finance tips even enter the picture. Think about the Karate Kid for a second, when Daniel is told to wax the car and paint the fence. At first, it feels pointless, almost annoying, just like cleaning your room feels boring. But over time, those repetitive actions build focus, patience, and consistency without you realizing it. That same muscle is what later helps you stick to a budget or delay impulse purchases. This is how financial education actually starts, not in spreadsheets, but in habits you repeat daily. On a real-world level, an organized space saves you money in ways most people never calculate. You don't rebuy chargers you already own, you don't lose bills, and you avoid late fees. According to behavioral studies, clutter increases stress, and stress leads to emotional spending. When your space is calm, your brain makes cleaner decisions about how to make money and how to keep it. That's not motivation talk, that's measurable financial psychology in action. You can apply this today without changing your income or learning complex systems. Pick one zone, your desk, your car, or your bedroom, and keep it clean for 7 days straight. This trains consistency, which is the backbone of strong money habits. People who master this usually find it easier to save, invest, and think long-term. It's the same discipline used by those who win in personal finance over decades. And here's the part most people miss: this habit builds identity, not just cleanliness. You start seeing yourself as someone who finishes what they start. That identity shift matters more than any quick finance tips you'll find online. Once you lock this in, the next habit becomes easier to adopt. And in the next step, you'll see how everyday choices around food quietly shape your financial future in a bigger way than you expect. You choose to cook your own meals instead of eating out, and most people think it's just about saving a few bucks. But in financial psychology, this habit signals something deeper: control over impulses and respect for your resources. Every time you cook at home, you're practicing delayed gratification, one of the core money habits behind long-term wealth. This isn't about being cheap, it's about intentional personal finance decisions. And yeah, this is one of those finance tips that actually works in real life. Think about the series Breaking Bad, not the illegal side, but the discipline Walter shows early on as a chemistry teacher. Precision, planning, and understanding raw materials before taking action. Cooking at home works the same way. You understand inputs, costs, and outcomes. That mindset translates directly to how to make money and keep more of it. Financial education starts when you stop outsourcing basic decisions. On a practical level, the math is brutal and clear. Spending $15 eating out 5 times a week is roughly $300 a month. Cooking at home for the same meals often cuts that in half or more. That extra $150 invested monthly at a modest 8% becomes over $27,000 in 10 years. That's personal finance math most people ignore while chasing shortcuts. This habit also sharpens awareness around consumption. You start noticing how often convenience disguises waste. People who cook tend to read labels, compare prices, and plan ahead. Those same skills show up later when evaluating investments or side hustles. It's one of the most underrated money habits for building a strong money mindset. Start simple, no chef skills needed. Rotate 5 basic meals, like chicken bowls, pasta, eggs, stir-fry, or slow cooker recipes. Use apps to track grocery spending and compare it to dining out for 1 month. That awareness alone rewires your financial psychology fast. And once food choices stop draining your wallet, the next habit makes your money decisions even sharper. You keep a simple budget, even if it's just in your head, and that already puts you ahead of most people. Pausing before spending trains awareness, which is the foundation of strong money habits. You're not restricting yourself, you're choosing intentionally. That's personal finance in motion, not theory from a textbook. Financial psychology shows that awareness alone can cut impulsive spending by over 20%. Think about Moneyball, when Billy Beane ignores flashy stats and focuses on what actually wins games. A simple budget works the same way. It filters noise and highlights what matters. You stop chasing vibes and start trusting numbers, even basic ones. That mindset carries straight into how to make money and keep it. This is financial education disguised as everyday thinking. You don't need spreadsheets or apps to start. Just mentally track 3 categories: needs, wants, and future you. Before spending, you ask, which category does this really belong to? That one question rewires decision-making fast. It's one of the most effective finance tips because it's frictionless. Over time, patterns become obvious. You notice subscriptions you barely use or habits that drain cash weekly. Most people don't have an income problem, they have a visibility problem. Once you see where money leaks, fixing it feels obvious. That clarity builds confidence, which is crucial in personal finance. Start today with a 7-day awareness challenge. Track spending mentally or in your notes app, nothing fancy. At the end of the week, review without guilt, just data. This habit strengthens your money mindset faster than motivation ever could. And once awareness is locked in, the next shift changes how you value joy versus impulse. You choose experiences over impulsive purchases, and that single choice reshapes how you see money. Instead of chasing quick dopamine hits, you're investing in memories, skills, and perspective. Financial psychology shows experiences create longer-lasting happiness than stuff. That shift strengthens money habits tied to patience and long-term thinking. It's personal finance aligned with real life, not hype-filled finance tips. Think about the pursuit of happiness, where growth comes from learning, persistence, and relationships, not shiny objects. Experiences work the same way, they compound internally. A weekend course, a conference, or even a short trip expands how you think about how to make money. Those moments often spark ideas, connections, and clarity. That's financial education you actually remember. On the numbers side, impulse buys quietly bleed cash. A $200 gadget bought 5 times a year is $1,000 gone with zero return. That same money spent on a skill can raise income by thousands over time. Experiences often increase earning potential, not just enjoyment. That's why wealthy thinkers prioritize value over novelty. You can apply this without killing fun. Set a 48-hour rule before non-essential purchases. If it still excites you, ask whether an experience could deliver more value. Classes on investing, communication, or fitness usually outperform stuff. That's a smarter money mindset in action. Over time, this rewires identity. You start seeing money as a tool, not a trophy. That mindset attracts better decisions and fewer regrets. Once impulse loses its grip, curiosity naturally kicks in. And next, you'll see why asking the right money questions changes everything. You ask questions about money and finances, and that curiosity quietly separates you from the crowd. Instead of assuming you already know enough, you lean into learning. Financial psychology shows that people who ask questions spot opportunities earlier and avoid costly mistakes. This habit fuels smarter money habits and sharper personal finance decisions. It's one of the most underrated finance tips because it compounds invisibly. Think about the social network, when curiosity turns a simple idea into a massive outcome. Questions drive clarity, and clarity drives action. When you ask how interest works, how taxes really affect income, or how to make money beyond a paycheck, doors open. That mindset is the backbone of real financial education. You're not chasing hacks, you're building understanding. Practically, this looks simple and doable. You ask friends how they invest, You read books like Rich Dad Poor Dad or The Psychology of Money. You watch credible content on personal finance instead of scrolling aimlessly. Each question sharpens your decision-making. Knowledge reduces fear, and fear is expensive. Data backs this up. Studies show financially curious people save more and invest earlier. They're also less likely to fall for bad deals or emotional spending traps. Curiosity protects your money before it ever grows. That's financial psychology working in your favor. Start small and stay consistent. Write down one money question per week and seek an answer. It could be about credit, investing, or building income streams. This habit builds a powerful money mindset fast. And once curiosity is alive, saving money starts feeling natural instead of forced. You save small amounts regularly, even if it's just $5 or $10, and that consistency matters more than the number. Financial psychology proves the habit beats the amount every single time. This trains your brain to pay yourself first, a core rule in personal finance. It's one of those finance tips that sounds boring but changes everything. Strong money habits are built on repetition, not motivation. Think about Rocky, showing up every morning for training, rain or shine. The power wasn't the intensity, it was the consistency. Saving works the same way. Small deposits done often build confidence and momentum. That momentum makes bigger financial moves feel normal later. This is financial education through action, not theory. Let's make the math real. Saving $10 a day is about $300 a month. At a conservative 7% return, that's roughly $36,000 in 10 years. Most people never notice the daily $10, but they definitely notice $36,000. That's how to make money quietly, without stress. You can automate this starting today. Set an automatic transfer to savings or an index fund like S&P 500 ETFs. Apps and banks make this frictionless now. Automation removes emotion, and emotion is the enemy of consistency. That's financial psychology working for you, not against you. Over time, something powerful happens internally. Saving stops feeling like sacrifice and starts feeling like identity. You see yourself as someone who prepares for the future. That identity fuels smarter personal finance choices everywhere else. And once saving becomes automatic, resourcefulness becomes the next natural step. You reuse or repurpose items instead of buying new ones, and that choice signals sharp resourcefulness. This isn't about deprivation, it's about maximizing value from what you already have. Financial psychology shows people who stretch resources think in systems, not impulses. That mindset protects cash flow and strengthens money habits over time. It's personal finance with common sense, not flashy finance tips. Think about The Martian, where survival depends on using what's already on hand. Every tool gets a second purpose, every resource is respected. That same thinking applies to money decisions in everyday life. When you fix, reuse, or repurpose, you slow down impulse spending. That pause is where better how to make money decisions are born. Practically, this shows up everywhere. You repair clothes, upgrade a laptop instead of replacing it, or refinish furniture. Those choices can save hundreds per year without lowering quality of life. Reinvest those savings into education or investments, and returns multiply. That's financial education applied in real time. Data backs this up more than people realize. Households that prioritize reuse often have lower monthly expenses and higher savings rates. Less spending pressure means fewer emotional purchases. Less emotion leads to clearer personal finance decisions. That's financial psychology reducing friction across your life. Start with a simple rule this month. Before buying something new, ask if what you own can be fixed or adapted. Give yourself 24 hours to explore alternatives. This habit builds confidence and self-trust. And once you master resourcefulness, planning your day becomes the next unlock. You plan your day to include productive habits, and that structure quietly upgrades your entire life. When you choose routines on purpose, money stops feeling chaotic. Financial psychology shows daily planning reduces stress-driven decisions. This habit strengthens money habits long before income ever increases. It's personal finance starting with time, not dollars. Think about Limitless, when clarity turns potential into action. A planned day gives your brain fewer excuses and more direction. When you know what comes next, procrastination loses power. That same clarity helps with how to make money decisions. Structure creates freedom, not restriction. Practically, this doesn't mean rigid schedules. It means anchoring your day with 2 or 3 non-negotiables. Reading 10 pages of a finance book, exercising, or building a side skill. Books like Atomic Habits or The Psychology of Money fit perfectly here. That's financial education layered into real life. The long-term impact is measurable. People who plan their days tend to save more and earn more over time. Consistency compounds in income, health, and confidence. Those gains feed back into smarter personal finance decisions. That's financial psychology stacking wins quietly. Start tonight by planning tomorrow in 5 minutes. Choose one habit that moves money, health, or skills forward. Keep it small enough to win daily. Momentum builds identity faster than motivation. And once your day is intentional, reflection becomes the habit that locks growth in place. You take a few minutes to reflect on wins and mistakes daily, and that habit quietly accelerates growth. Reflection turns experience into insight, which is priceless in personal finance. Financial psychology shows that people who review decisions improve faster than those who just move on. This strengthens money habits because awareness replaces autopilot. It's one of the smartest finance tips nobody talks about. Think about Moneyball again, where every game is analyzed, not emotionally, but objectively. Wins are studied, losses are dissected, and patterns become visible. You do the same when you review spending, saving, or income choices. That's how to make money decisions with less regret and more confidence. This is financial education built through feedback loops. Practically, this doesn't require journaling for hours. At the end of the day, ask 3 questions: what worked, what didn't, and what to tweak tomorrow. Maybe you resisted an impulse buy or overspent on convenience. Both are data, not failures. That mindset reduces shame and increases progress in personal finance. Over time, reflection sharpens emotional control. You catch triggers before they become expensive habits. Most financial mistakes aren't about math, they're about emotion. Reflection trains you to pause, evaluate, and adjust. That's financial psychology saving you money in real time. Start with a 5-minute nightly check-in. Use your phone notes or a simple notebook. Track patterns, not perfection. This habit compounds faster than motivation ever will. And once reflection is in place, gratitude becomes the force that changes how money feels entirely. You practice gratitude regularly, and this habit rewires how you relate to money at a deep level. Gratitude doesn't make you passive, it makes you grounded. Financial psychology shows grateful people make calmer, smarter personal finance decisions. Instead of chasing endlessly, you build from a place of clarity. That mindset strengthens money habits without pressure. Think about Forrest Gump, where appreciation for simple things keeps life moving forward. Gratitude creates emotional stability, and stability protects wealth. When you notice what's already working, you stop sabotaging progress. That emotional control directly affects how to make money decisions. This is financial education beyond numbers. There's also hard data behind this. Studies show gratitude reduces stress hormones tied to impulsive spending. Lower stress leads to fewer emotional purchases and better long-term planning. That's personal finance benefiting from mental alignment. A calm mind compounds faster than a frantic one. This aligns perfectly with the wisdom of Proverbs 10 verse 22. When gratitude guides action, effort feels lighter and results feel steadier. You stop forcing outcomes and start making consistent, smart moves. That balance attracts better opportunities naturally. It's financial psychology meeting timeless truth. Start simple and keep it practical. Each day, write down one financial win, no matter how small. Maybe you saved $5, avoided a bad purchase, or learned something new. Gratitude locks those behaviors into identity. And now that every habit is connected, it's time to see how all of this fits together in a bigger picture. Remember how overwhelming it felt to think you were behind financially, like everyone else had it figured out and you missed the memo? Now you can see the truth clearly. Wealth isn't built overnight, it's built through money habits you're already practicing. From organizing your space to saving small amounts, asking questions, and choosing intention over impulse, you've already started. This is financial psychology in action, not theory, not luck. You're no longer guessing how to make money, you're understanding how money actually responds to behavior. So here's the real question. If these small habits already move you forward, what happens when you apply them with structure and clarity? This is where most people stop, but you don't have to. If you want to keep learning real finance tips, build a powerful money mindset, and master personal finance without confusion, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. You don't want to miss ideas that can quietly transform your relationship with money. Now, if you're serious about accelerating this process, there's a next step. I put together a complimentary resource called Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. Inside, you'll learn exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt strategically, organize your finances without stress, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. This isn't abstract motivation, it's practical financial education designed for real life. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time. Backhand index pointing right, check out the material in the pinned comment. You already know the pain of confusion and comparison. Now you also know the path forward is simpler and closer than you thought. The only thing left is action. Which habit will you lock in first? Your future self is already counting on the choice you make today.